I want to do with a pencil too. So I'm going to get my paper and a pencil and. You want to sit there? Yes. Yes, yes. And in so many. Look out. That's wow. Look at how. You get the water dark, the expressiveness, you get the proper direction, yeah, and it's cute. You want it all. So very nice. Second attempt, so don't be afraid to try again. And it's very rough, but in this, you get like a mood right away. Oh, she's young, you get a young girl, you get the light and dark, you get the charm of the eyes looking a certain way, a little smile, all these nice things that you want that attract you in the original. But there's a certain, to me, it's a lightness. And then laying, you can go in and make it all defined. But it's nice to begin like this and to approach everything like it. I'm sorry, that's really important. And because it will establish a solid, like the house, it'll establish a solid foundation, and then you can elaborate.
Okay. Before you start, we've got one more participant.
Oh,
Jana. Can you come online? This is our online participant.
Oh.
This is Jyoti. Let me switch it around so she can see you. She's in Pennsylvania.
Hare Krishna. Okay, you just popped in.
No, she's been here the whole time. Everyone was introducing her.
Jana.
Yeah,
Okay.
Jana, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Hare Krishna.
Welcome. Here we go.
So we're ready. She has her.
Okay. Oh my God, modern technology. Look at this. Very nice. Okay. Good. Okay. Try to this perspective right at the moment looks like it's direct. So you need to the top of the head is a little larger. There's more going on here because it's perspective of the top. And then it reduces to a small bottom. So it will, everything will get a little closer and smaller like that. See if I'm like this, it's a certain perspective. And as my head goes down, this becomes the major and this diminishes, fades away a little bit as it goes. So if you adjust the bottom, you will get more of that narrow, reduce it and trim it down. And for now, start with the bottom. So after the nose, look at the drawing, look at the photo again, and you'll see, measure the distances between the bottom of the nose, this part of the mouth. This is the indicator. Can you see well? You see?
Yeah.
Okay. It's this line. Follow the line here from this point to this point. Yes, these 2 points. Measure from the bottom of the nose. There's this little dip here, then the upper lip, and then this line, and then the bottom. Okay, I'll show it on the thing. You want to place me over here?
Sure.
Let's do a little bit of
Turn you around.
Okay, here's just a little focus on the Everyone look for a sec. Here's, I'm just gonna try to do a more of geometry, I guess, a perspective a little bit of what's going on here. So it's a sphere, it's a circle, like an egg shape. And it goes, it's going this slightly like. So I'm going to change, everything I've been doing so far is kind of circular. There's also another way to see something. Sometimes it's helpful. I use it a lot. I'm going to add boxes. Okay. So if this was a box,
Feel free to come up and come closer when she's doing.
you know what I mean? Just so you see, you keep in mind. This is going back, it's top. So like the top of the thing of a box. And then this goes down, right? And then these go on the side of her, there is a side of her face. We're three-dimensional. So you have to keep that in mind. So, okay. So here's this part, and then it goes back where her ear joins into this side. And same on this side. There's a little bit. So here's those aviators. But there's this. And so here's the eyebrows. This portion is actually rather, it's a good size. And then her forehead is less. And then here's the points of the eyes. So this area, I'm keeping in mind, this is the nose space. This is a whole space here. But I'm only using just slight indicators here. I'm not even getting into it. But I am measuring. So it's about that. It's not fixed. Don't put those dark lines and make it like solid, where it's movable. And then the distance from here, there's that little dip. And then the distance, the nostril, the end of the nostril meets this. That's how it goes. Very nice. Nicely done. Krishna, good job. So as you smile, like this, it's like this. As you smile, it gets wider. So I have to take that into consideration. She's smiling, so the angle is a little wider. So if this is the end of the nostril, goes like that, maybe it goes like that. But the distance between here, the bottom of the mouth, and then the chin is more like here. And that will help in this perspective, giving that illusion. Okay. Okay, so and then the lip, here's another little tip. The lips are triangles. Basic. It's basically two triangles and a rectangle. It's a rectangle here, and then they go back, little triangles back here. Lip. It's not just a blob. That's very, very basic geometric of what's going on. Okay, so that's what I was talking with Jana, to see the lip. And then quickly, when you see it as a shape, it's a little bit easier to see what's going on. Here's sort of that dip, that little triangle thing. Okay, and here's that. And maybe now I'll indicate only this little thing of the nostril. That's all I want to indicate. That's all you need. And you got a nose. Okay, so, and then here is the dark. Right away, smiling little figure, little face, tilted just a little bit. Okay, so I find that when you read Nectar Devotion, you have all the different descriptions of emotions and rasas and ecstasies, and it goes on and on. I mean, we have such an elaborate description of the divine that is like the treasure of information. But what I see in our devotional art is a little bit to be desired. You know, it's a little, it's boring, it's flat, it says nothing. You could look at a Caravaggio or a Rembrandt and or Leonardo. They got a lot going on. You stay mesmerized and you read into and you feel, and all this is going on because of their, first of all, their ability, they've observed and now they're relating to the viewer. So that's the gold again, to try to absorb, to try to work on. And to me, that's like, oh, it's so amazing that we have this available. And now I mean, look at her face, the simple, it's just a girl, but it says so much. It's darling, and just, you could imagine a whole pastime just looking at this one gesture of her face, and the tiniest of the smiles, you know, rather than making things a caricature, you know, a cartoon. Prabhupada wrote letters on this. Don't make Krishna a laughing stock. Don't make a cartoon. He didn't like any of that because he believed in Krishna. He saw him. It was a reality to him. So we hopefully try to learn that, or realize that, or absorb that, however you want to word it, and then have it be expressed in your work. This is your work. This is your part of your sadhana. It can be part of your sadhana. You know, it's not just a hobby that you know, it can be, and that's good. But just like sadhana, you have I'm getting heavy here. Just like sadhana, you have a part of your day that you devote to that. Well, you know, you can approach it that way, in a very sacred way, rather than just playing around. It's possible, because even if you are just playing around, you can, just like someone who's playing on the harmonium or something, they're just like playing around and just trying maybe a melody, but that's all it's all an offering, right? Even at that moment, to Krishna, because they want to use it. They're using it for Krishna. They will be, whatever it is, you know. I think that is kind of the essence of this whole business, this whole Krishna conscious business, is to utilize every single moment in what we're doing. So we're doing this, but this can be all day. It could be at night too. You know, it can be really a wonderful element to bring back, have it translate this into Radha, you know, and meditate on it. I mean, come on, it's really sweet. You know, it's not like fasting. It's hard, something like that. This is easy. This is, or the reward is so sweet. Reward, even though sometimes, well, I can't get it. But really, the reward is, I feel a lot of this is like this pep talk. I'm so sorry. We love it. Okay, well, okay. So, where was I originally from? So, trying to capture the beauty and the personalism, the uniqueness of this particular face, which will, you know, further can be used, you know, in everything. So the art needs to be as amazing and as unique as your relationship. You know what I mean? That it's, and it's, I hope that you can express that. Try to express that don't settle for just, oh, that's pretty, and everyone's going to tell you it's nectar and fruit. Don't buy it. Don't listen to them. Really reach for something else, please, because it deserves it. It deserves so much. The best you can do, the best you can imagine, right? It's supposed to be God. It's supposed to be the topmost. She's the topmost goddess, and this is just a tool. This is just the basis to try to reach that. I mean, it's really impossible, but the journey is really fun. Okay. It's exhilarating. The possibility of it is exhilarating, internal. You may not get there, I might not get there, but that's okay. But the road is like, and just like when you've achieved something that was really hard and you've gotten closer, you feel really good, But when you've done something that you can do, you can walk around the block. Okay, I did it. It's good. But when you've run around 100 blocks and you just ran a mile, you feel, it's just, it builds you spiritually and your confidence and all those good things. It just builds your character. Your character is a human being. Your character is a devotee. Wow, I have run off on a tangent. Oh my goodness. So please, let's try to capture her. Okay. End of class. End of this type of thing. Yeah.
You were gonna do a drawing,
Oh,
and
drawing.
I wanted to ask if we should be